So let's call us to the floor. Professor Marco Aurélio Cavalcanti Pacheco from PUC. He's a professor.
He is electric engineer from PUC. He has computer science by the University College of London, and he is associate professor in the Catholic University of Rio. He has his areas of research are computer intelligence, methods of support and decision in nanotechnology, and together with the researchers with CTC and PUC. He was a leader in the creation of the engineering program in nanotechnology. Good afternoon to all. Thank you very much to all of you, and also to William. And I would like to, in 2003, say that at that time I had the thought of beginning a course in engineering and technology, and I think I was even had a conservatory thought, because today we're going to talk only about interdisciplinarity. We're going to talk about it through other topics. I'll bring to you the issues that motivated me in the beginning, that were intriguing to me. What is nanotechnology? Many ask, lay people ask, what, and as Professor Peter said, in the scientific language is very distant from the popular language, and we pay a price to become clearer. So what we have to ask, what is nano? We remember that Barney was the nano, that was the smaller one. Why do I do this? To demystify and to popularize and bring a clearer notion of an area that is appearing so quickly in society. This is better than showing this slide, for example, and to speak of the billionth part of the meter. It's better to say when you say a person is very rich, he has $1 billion, the billionth part of this is $1. So in this scale, we see that what is nano is between 0 and 100 nanometers. Why is it so important? Why is this nanoscale so important? This is not easy to answer. There is a magic in this, in fact, that has to do with quantic effects, systemic organization, super area of the surface, and high density of these materials. I wrote an article for the newspaper O Globo some days explaining it in a popular language, to say that there is a phenomenon, a magic behind nanotechnology. Finally, we have these other applications that have been commercialized, and others that are not so obvious, like this, as a plastic in a film that was based on nanoparticles, that is capable of being burnt without letting the fire propagate, go in the environment. And also the application of LEDs, organic LEDs, that are flexible, and they are a reality, and they will bring possibly a way of, they will bring a new kind of media that we still hadn't imagined. So what can we expect? What is most interesting of all is that we don't even, not us, we physics and the ones who study this, we do not know what to expect ourselves. So this is why they say that nanotechnology is a disruptive technology, because it can be so efficient that they can take the companies to see again their position in the market, and this causes a big impact in the whole world. Imagine this, observe this figure here. This is a transistor, and below we have a electronic circuit. So electronics took 63 years to reach where it reached today, and I'd say that I've surfed on electronics all this time. I began studying it in 1962 when there weren't any microprocessors at that time. At that time, we were scandalized with these figures, with these pictures. Only that today we are in a super developed world that has a lot of tools in many areas, and also in the level of electronics. So we're going to see with a very much quicker derivative that happened in other industrial revolutions, and others there are about in every 60 years. They would take about 60 years to consolidate. I believe that nanotechnology will make an interdisciplinarity which involves all the areas, and also other areas in other centers like social humanity centers, economy, law, medicine, that has a strong scientific interest. We talk about interdisciplinarity when we can perceive more and more the easiness to simulate natural phenomena through computers, and we perceive that in the newspapers that there are always new products and new discoveries, so inventions, and for all this we need new methodologies. As Peter said, we live in compartments that have barriers, but these barriers are falling more and more. There is a convergence of different areas, and it is common to find associations in all these disciplines. I myself work in one of them. So I bring this message that reminds Julie Klein, that says that talks about the origins of interdisciplinarity, and this was said by a person who is very famous, and all of you must know. And they say, and this was Heisenberg who said, and this he perceived many years ago, that he says that when different thoughts reunite, that's when we see what really shows up, not only in nanotechnology, but in other areas too. So I got this definition of engineering as a classic definition, where I said that the action of the engineering, the products, his goals, and what he uses to achieve in his profession. So he says that if we change the moieties, we will have what we call as engineers of nanotechnology. So it is essentially, which is essentially the same engineering. It has the same action, the same research, the same products, and the same kind of solutions, and all, it works in the different aspects and properties of the material. It works with materials in the nanoscale. Those sociological barriers exist, as Peter said. It is very difficult to make a biologist talk to a physics or to a mechanical engineer, and from my experience, never in 33 years of work I had scientific work shared with a colleague in another department, but I have many, and this is not provocative. This multidisciplinary program has an element that stimulates, that I'd say that it is the key of success. They are the students. They act with they reunite the elements, different elements, and they expand the knowledge, therefore. So this conventional technology becomes something that is more diffuse in the universities. Engineering in nanotechnology, would that be so? I believe that nanotechnology is engineering. It is a different engineering it's an engineering of the small world, but that is capable of taking solutions and that are still unthinkable to us. This was a poster. My daughter, when I asked her to bring, she helped me to bring me a photo of something of a smaller word. This is a brief history of engineering and nanotechnology. It began in 2003. We made many events. We created an area of concentration and post-graduation in nanotechnology in 2007, and in 2010 we got this approval that has been already established for the entering in the university in 2012. And we asked if the majority of our students knew what was nanotechnology, and we made a research. The majority didn't know how to explain what an engineer of nanotechnology could do. So we explained this a little bit, and the answer, that 20% of these students said that they would be very much interested in nanotechnology. So this is our vision in nanotechnology. It's various sciences together, and here we have the basic cycle of all this course, that a bit of the basic sciences that are first done in the first four periods. Computers is always present, and the different engineers are always there. Nanotechnology for us expands basic knowledge, taking until the end of the program, using the information technology, and creating a layer of knowledge of nanotechnology and of engineering for the person to be able to dedicate themselves in different sectors. We can see that we have sensors of high efficiency that unite physics, telecommunications. We see also the food conservation that puts together other departments, water treatment, leads, organic leads, And all this research we do that at PUCI, and also in medicine, the drug delivery. In PUCI, he has been a pioneer in many of these programs, and they have experience in engineering. So our scientific part is linked to the teaching of engineering, and we took this opportunity to make this course be feasible. There isn't one course of nanotechnology. There is a possibility of the elaboration of this course, and all of these courses will be improved throughout the years. But what is important is the integration of the knowledge and the research, and the students will always be the means who will integrate this. We had 70 inscribed and to apply for university, and this was a significant number. And our course is a conventional course of 238 credits, that 9 periods, and the student in the first 4 periods are the basics cycle with introduction of nanotechnology, with other subjects that are in balance with the social impacts of nanotechnology, then environmental impacts in nanotechnology, and so on. PUC is also has other disciplines in humanistics, and it is a conventional program, and the question is not to mystify this area. We have to find a place in the place of the social values for science. There are many other values, and we have to introduce this knowledge and also demystify it, because we are always looking for more simpler paths. Innovation challenges new technologies, new ideas, focus in the future. Who looks for this? The young people. It's for them who we are building the formation in nanotechnology. There is a work in the market, and there are many programs of graduation. I believe that ours is the 6th in the world. When I say this in a nanotechnology, I say engineering and nanotechnology. And also it is an opportunity it is a very fertile soil, and the spin-offs from universities who are negotiating and selling their ideas and what they have discovered. This is what I had to say about nanotechnology, and to say that it is very important that events like this take place, that are also put together by Renan Soma in books like from Alexandre, because they are initiatives that are necessary to demystify and to win a space together with the lay community. It is important that students are not afraid of science, and that's sunscreen with nanotechnology. And all this development that's happening, I think that it will be even bigger in the next 4 years, and I'm not worried about the work market. I am more worried with the companies who will have to pay a lot to have a person who will have a formation that they will have in 4 years. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a new age. Thank you very much.